Okay, the next item is item number 12, application for a certificate of appropriateness at 155 Bleecker Street in the South Village Historic District, docket number 15-7221, block 539, lot 35, a stick frame federal style row house built prior to 1900 with an altered commercial base. This is an application to install signage.
Illuminated sign.
Ryan Walsh, Preservation Department staff. Like what was just said, this is an application to install illuminated signage at 2 locations on the facade, and also, you can kind of not see it, but there's a projecting bracket sign at the corner, which it should just be noted to the commission that this doesn't fall within, this is zoned residential, and it actually projects further than what's allowed under the zoning, and so you're reviewing a proposal that will eventually be modified at staff level if you approve it to kind of scale back the proposed sign.
So because they intend to
They-
make it comply with the zoning, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Say that
so,
one more. So what?
So the sign, as you will see proposed today, does not comply with zoning, but they
Okay.
intend to propose a sign of similar style, design, but scaled to comply with zoning at a later date if this is approved at staff level, or approved at the commission, then we'll.
So
deal
what's
with
the
those details
difference?
at
I mean,
staff
so what
level.
is the one look like that is
Pardon?
a zoning approved sign?
These 2 are approvable, these are within the zoning, the neon lights. It's this one right here,
Is-
bracket sign.
is the
The
projection,
projection, it sticks out further than 12 inches, which is the limit in terms of residential signage for zoning. Jason is actually going to go through the presentation.
oh, okay,
which,
it seems
So,
very straightforward, I think it'd be brief.
Jason from Joseph Lombardi and Associates, and I'll just speak on the zoning first, which we found out in between.
Right, let me just speak about the
18
design.
inches is the projection for a double-sided sign. That's at 2 feet plus now, so it has to come back. The neon, which is a reduction in the neon signage, which was there, it used to be a place called the Back Fence, which had some beautiful neon signage.
Mm-hmm.
We're replacing that with a similar style, the neon tube in a painted metal trough. It's bark, it's on Thompson, it's on Bleecker, the corners, and that's really what we were working with staff with. And this sign is not intended to be illuminated, this corner sign. It just is a acrylic, black and white acrylic, oversized for zoning, but we'll work with staff to get that right.
To get it, the projection will be less, and it'll
It'll
still
be
be, it's not illuminated.
Not illuminated.
Okay, any questions? All right, any speakers on this item? Any speakers? Community Board has submitted their resolution and have noted that they recommend approval of the acrylic sign ban, but recommends denial of the neon sign as presented, requesting instead a more traditional neon sign. All right, do you want to respond to Community Board's concerns, or? do you-
Just actually that it's in keeping with the signs that were there. I would call it traditional. It's break metal framing with 1 tube of neon. That's fine.
All right, if there are no other questions, we can close the hearing. Okay. Having lived very close to this particular location, and this is a district that was recently adopted, I believe, maybe in 2013 or 2012, Bleecker Street and Thompson in this portion of the village, in fact, is very much characterized by its commercial nature and its variations in signage. I think if you look at the picture that they've given us and have shown us that this corner traditionally has had signage, and it seems what they're proposing is very in keeping and consistent with what was historically found in the building. Any concerns? All right, good. Diana, do you want to read that?
As a matter of the certificate of appropriateness for Manhattan, 155 Bleecker Street, South Village Historic District, lot 539, lot 435. Application is to install illuminated signage. I recommend approval, finding that the
the signboard, storefront, and building, that the installation of the proposed signage within and just above the new storefront will neither conceal nor obscure any significant features of the building, that the illuminated signage consisting of 2 neon lettered signs, each set within white metal channels, and 1 internally illuminated 3-dimensional projecting sign, though prominent, will be in keeping with the busy commercial character of this thoroughfare where illuminated signs of various types and sizes are common, that neon signage is an iconic 20th century signage type and recalls the signage found on this building in an earlier era, and that the proposed work and cumulative amount of signage will not detract from the special character of the building or the historic district.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? This application has been approved.